The Vedic origin of the light body concept. An in-depth exploration of how ancient yogic and Vedic traditions describe the radiant form beyond matter. What if your body of flesh and bone is not your only form? What if deep within you there is another body, invisible to the eye but radiant with light, untouched by time, yet eternal? Today many speak of the light body, a shimmering form of energy and spirit. You'll hear phrases like ascension, crystalline structure, or fifth-dimensional self. But long before those terms existed, long before modern spirituality gave it new names, the rishis of ancient India spoke of something remarkably similar. It was not called light body, but it was known, described, honored, and cultivated. This transmission brings you back to that original vision, the Vedic and yogic understanding of the luminous, subtle form that lies within you and how it awakens. Section 1. Beyond Flesh. What is the light body? The light body is not a new invention. It is the subtle, radiant vehicle of awareness known across spiritual traditions. In Tibetan Buddhism, it's called the rainbow body. In Christian mysticism, the resurrected body. In Egyptian teachings, the Ka or Akh. In Hermetic texts, the body of stars. In the Vedic tradition, however, it is described as part of the natural evolution of consciousness. It is not a goal, it is a layer of your being, hidden beneath density, awakened through practice. The light body is not fantasy. It is what remains when the physical body is transcended, but consciousness continues to radiate. It is made of tejas, inner brilliance. It is sustained by prana, life force, and it is guided by jnana, pure knowing. This body is not separate from you. It is you without the veil. Section 2. The 5 koshas, the yogic blueprint of the body. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, the sages offer a profound teaching. The human being is not a single body, but 5 sheaths called panchakosha. Each sheath is a layer of consciousness and energy nested within the next. 1. Annamaya kosha, the food body made of earth and nourished by matter. 2. Pranamaya kosha, the energy body woven from breath and subtle currents. 3. Manomaya kosha, the mind body containing thought, feeling, and sense perception. 4. Vijnanamaya kosha, the body of inner wisdom, intuitive intelligence, and discrimination. 5. Anandamaya kosha, the bliss body, the pure light of being, nearest to the self. The light body corresponds most closely with the pranic, wisdom, and bliss layers. As these are purified and stabilized, the light body begins to emerge. It is not created, it is uncovered. Section 3. Traditional Vedic terms for the light body. While the phrase light body is modern, the concept is deeply Vedic. The scriptures speak in specific terms. Tejas, inner radiance, luminous fire within the subtle body. Jyoti, divine light, often linked to the Atman, self. Divya Sharira, the divine or celestial body. Siddha Deha, the perfected form attained by liberated beings. Deva Deha, a body made of subtle energy, like those of divine beings. In the Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna reveals his Vishwarupa, the cosmic form, Arjuna sees a body made not of muscle, but of fire, light, and universal power. In the Yoga Vasishtha, it is said, the self, though appearing to be in the body, is in truth a radiant body of awareness, invisible to ordinary eyes, but clear to those who see with inner vision. These are not mythic metaphors. They are precise descriptions of energetic reality witnessed in samadhi. Section 4. Where this appears in Scripture. Let's ground this in actual sources. Chandogya Upanishad describes the heart lotus, within which lives a being brighter than 1,000 suns, hidden in the space within the heart. Shvetashvatara Upanishad speaks of the light of the self, subtle and shining, untouched by the physical body. Yoga Tattva Upanishad describes the ascent of Kundalini and the awakening of an inner light body as the pranic pathways are cleared and balanced. Hatha Yoga Pradipika mentions how mastery of pranayama, mudra, and dhyana leads to the experience of the inner light and the transcendence of physical limitation. These are not fantasy tales, they are maps of inner reality, intended for yogis willing to sit, breathe, purify, and listen. Section 5. How the light body is revealed through practice. You cannot force the light body to appear, but you can create the conditions for it to unveil itself through yama and niyama, living in alignment with truth, non-harm, discipline, and surrender. Pranayama, refining and purifying the flow of life force through nadis, subtle channels. Dhyana, deep meditation stabilizes awareness beyond thought. Mantra japa, repeating sacred sound realigns the mental field and vibrational frequency. Mauna, observing sacred silence allows the denser layers of identity to dissolve. As these accumulate over time, the heart begins to glow. The spine feels like a column of light. The inner vision opens, and one day, in stillness, the subtle form is felt, a body not made of bone or flesh, but of pure vibration, awareness, and light. Section 6. What the light body can do. According to Vedic texts and yogic testimony, the light body is not just luminous, it is functional. Once stabilized, the light body grants abilities known as siddhis, lagudeha, the feeling of lightness or weightlessness, duradrishti, ability to perceive at a distance, kaya siddhi, mastery over the subtle body, sankalpa siddhi, manifestation through pure intention, ichamrityu, the ability to choose the moment of one's death. But these are side effects, not goals. The real gift of the light body is freedom from density, from karma, from illusion. It is the sign that the self has become luminous and the outer shell no longer hides the truth within. Section 7. Not escapism. Embodied light. The Vedic vision of the light body is not escapist. It does not teach you to flee the world, but to see the body as energy, to live with full awareness, and to let go of fear. This is not about becoming superhuman. It is about remembering you are already more than human. You are a soul clothed in matter, learning to wear the garment of light. The light body is not your reward. It is your original form before forgetting set in. Final reflection. So if you've ever felt a flicker of light in meditation, a glow in the chest, or the sense that your body was dissolving into space, you were not imagining it. You were glimpsing your subtle form, the body the rishis knew, the body that lives in mantra, in breath, in stillness. You don't need to build it. You only need to become still enough to see it. Because what you are has always been made of light.